off turn 3.
Side by
Two to
side.
go, Sterling. Two to go. Now you
I
got
think
Spencer back there
as they
behind.
get down into turn 1, Dale Earnhardt has the preferred line. He should pull ahead of Sterling there, getting into turn 1.
But Strickland just went in the garage, almost made it to the end, not quite.
Eli, 2 laps to go. This kid's never been in this spot before in a Western Cup race. Leading, coming down towards the white flag lap. You know the gremlins have to be dancing in his head right now.
He'd be the 8th different driver to win this year if he can hold on for another 2.5 miles. You wonder what Gordon's got up his sleeve.
You're going to have an awful lot up your sleeve to get this 12 car. Mayfield's got a lot of poise. He's shown great skill today. He's not going to give this thing up easily.
Christina Mayfield watching. White flag is in the air. 2.5 miles to go for the first career win for Mayfield. Boy, does Gordon win again in June at Pocono as he has for the last couple of years. Or does Dale Jarrett get in there and snooker them both?
Mayfield clean through the turn 1 there as you see him go down the back straightaway for the last time. Gordon about 2 car lengths back. Dale Jarrett about 2 car lengths behind the 24 of Jeff Gordon.
The fans just eating it up. The tunnel turn for the last time. A mile and a half to go.
You can see how hard Gordon's trying there. He slid the car off the tunnel turn trying to catch Mayfield.
It has taken him 125 times. We've got a new first-time winner in NASCAR Winston Cup Racing. Jeremy Mayfield wins at Pocono. Jeremy Mayfield, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series point leader, wins his first career race here at Pocono International Raceway.
Crew wringing their hands, hoping that they can bring home a winner here this afternoon. Mayfield comes down and looks at the white flag. 1 lap to go, and we got a crash in turn 4. A spin. That's Robbie Gordon. I don't think he's hit anything yet. Now he does. On the very final lap of the race, a spin with Robbie Gordon, but he's able to bring it down off the racetrack and continue. There is a caution, however, and Jeremy Mayfield is going to race back to the flag. It's still not over yet because the leader did not take the caution flag. It happened behind him. The battle appears to be for second spot as Kenseth once again closes in on and heads to the high side of Bobby Labonte. But Labonte down low is able to stave off that challenge. They come off of corner number 4. And Jeremy Mayfield wins his second NASCAR Winston Cup race, and it comes at the California Speedway in the Napa 500. He becomes the 10th different winner in the year 2000, one shy of the overall modern era record of 11 set back in 1985, but it continues a streak for 10 different winners in the...
Car might be one thing. Getting by him, I guarantee you, he's got a mirror in that thing that works pretty well, too.
Pontiac says that wider is better, but I bet you in the pinch, a Chevy can get awful wide, too. There you see 5th place Martin, 6th place Stewart. Rusty Wallace is sitting back in 10th, remember, after taking those 4 tires.
Takes Tony Stewart's car a few laps to really start working again. Now it's back up to speed, but he's not going to make it 3-peat here.
White flag is in the air. 2.5 miles to settle it. Does Dale Earnhardt pick up his 3rd win at Pocono? Does Jeremy Mayfield have anything left for him? Not the way Earnhardt.
No, and he's using a lot of racetrack there. Moving down now, Jeremy drops to the inside, trying to draft up on him as they head towards the turn.
Dale Earnhardt won here in 1987. He won here in 1993.
Oh,
here comes Mayfield.
He made a move on the outside there.
Mayfield going for his 2nd career win at Pocono. He nudges him out of the way. Earnhardt goes high. Mayfield is going to win here at Pocono. Oh my! Dale Earnhardt gets rooted out of the way. Jeremy Mayfield waves out of the window. And Mayfield on the final turn of the final lap pushes Earnhardt aside and grabs the win in the Pocono 500.
Boy, oh boy, let me tell you, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I've watched Earnhardt do that on many, many races. Coming out of the last corner, just touch a person enough to get them out wide.
Frustrated driver in that 42 car. I mean, you're just heartbroken right now knowing that you just missed your opportunity. Marty?
Wally Chip Ganassi adamant on the radio, telling the 09 car to help Jamie McMurray out, screaming on the radio. They've sent an official or one of the representatives from the team down to the 09 pit. That is partially a Ganassi car. He wants them to help the 42 out, trying everything they can to keep them in the chase.
Well, that's why I was asking, because I knew that if that was the position, that the 09 may pull over and give McMurray the spot.
The 09 car owned by James Finch. James Finch runs the #1 NASCAR Busch Series team that a lot of the Ganassi drivers drive. They get their power from the Ganassi team in the Busch Series.
Well, we're getting down to it. White flag. White flag, and Ryan Newman takes the white flag.
Mayfield looking for the win. Who's going to have enough fuel to make the final lap? Bobby Labonte is off the pace on the back straightaway a little bit, getting passed by a few cars. Here comes Jeremy Mayfield. He wins the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Bobby Labonte coasts across the finish line, and Ryan Newman makes it to the checkered flag and into the chase for the Nextel Cup.
Whew. Man. It looks like Jamie McMurray is going to miss it by 15 points.
Ryan Newman is in, and Mayfield did everything he had to do.
You said Robbie was going to pull over?
What was I thinking?
Going to say, do you know a different Robbie Gordon than I do? Marty.
Bill, at first the story to Mayfield was save all the fuel you can, roll out of the throttle early, take care of it. Then they came on the radio and said, that 10 car is kind of fast, so you might want to think about trying to go. Save where you can. We're pretty sure we can make it if you push it from here.
Jeremy Mayfield's not going to save anything, man. He is so hungry for a win. Won that race at Richmond last year. Got himself into the chase for the Nextel Cup.
And why would he? I mean, the checkered flag is almost in there. I told Michael Waltrip the 15 cars out of fuel.
And now Robbie runs out of fuel right in front of Scott Riggs.
Riggs might have been ready for that.
Or he blew up, one or the other.
I think he blew up. He's smoking heavily down in 1.
Yeah, but it cost Riggs his spot. Or no, I guess it didn't.
White flag is in the air.
Working the final lap here at Michigan. Mayfield down the backstretch.
Does he have enough?
Does he have enough fuel to get there? Can Riggs possibly rope him in? You come to Michigan, sometimes you have to gamble to win. Jeremy Mayfield driving for Ray Evernham raced his way into the chase 1 year ago, and today Jeremy Mayfield takes the checkered flag at Michigan.
And Matt Kenseth will finish in 3rd. Wow. How disappointing is that?
Nemechek back up to 8th.
Yep. About Scott Riggs, 2nd.